Hello, everyone. How are you? My name is Khalil Dawkins, and today I want to share some information with you about a few transitions I made in my life that I'm very excited about. Today, or I would say last week, I decided to start a business online. And the reason why I decided to start a business online because of the tremendous opportunity that is available online. I am excited because about the potential and the things I can accomplish. And today, as I sit here and I speak to you, I have immersed myself in the education of learning to build a business online, and it's been very, very valuable. I can say the information that I have learned so far, it's more than I ever learned in attending 4 years of college. Now, that's just my opinion, but I'm very excited about that, as I should say. A little bit about more of myself. I am a college graduate, of course. I graduated with a social science degree. Now, mind you, that was not my focus when I was in college. My focus was basketball. That was my passion, and that's all I wanted to do, and that's all I saw myself doing in the future, is playing basketball. Now, like many of you have played basketball, your parents would say, listen, son, you're gonna have a plan B. Basketball cannot be your plan A. And as kids at the time, you would say, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna play in the NBA. I'm gonna play overseas, but I'm gonna make some money playing this game that I love. And the reason why I was so adamant about playing basketball is because I wanted to be free. I wanted to be free. I really couldn't see myself buckling down and working a job for 20 to 30 years, and I still can't see that. I'm still a young man, as you can see. But I wanted to be free. I wanted to be free, but I had no clue and I had no idea how I could become free because we were taught that we had to get a job and work and work and work. But today, we live in the information age now. So, meaning the information age, there is an abundance of opportunity out there. There's information that you can share with people that they will pay for because of the value that's being offered. And it's so simple. It's so simple today now. It's so simple because all we need to do is plug into a system, plug into some sort of formula, and stay consistent and work hard at it every single day. Now, tracking back to my college years, of course, I didn't make it to the NBA, and I didn't make it playing overseas. My first job out of college was a activities coordinator for a nonprofit organization, and my salary was $26,000 a year. Whippy, wow. I thought me going to college and getting a degree, the minimum that I would make is $50,000 a year, and of course that didn't happen. But one day, as I was in my friend's house, something changed. Something changed. I was introduced to a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I devoured that book as soon as I got my hands on it because that book exposed me to information on how you could basically have money work for you, not to trade time for money. And this is ideally what I wanted, but I just didn't think it existed at the time. So I utilized some of those principles, but at that time, I did not take the necessary steps or action to basically start to pursue the goals of becoming financially free. You know, so as time went by, I was exposed to this industry 4 years ago, and that's when I made my first choice to join the network marketing industry. And it's funny how I stumbled upon it. One day, on my way to work, 5:30 in the morning, I was walking and I passed by the bus stop and I saw a flyer. And there's two words that caught my attention that made me grab that flyer and take a look. It was residual income. Residual income. At the time, I had no idea, had no clue what residual income meant, but I knew it was better than earned income at the time. So you know what I did? I actually saw the information. I gave that person a call, and I said, listen, what does it take for me to earn residual income? So that person at the time shared that information and said, listen, be at the next meeting, and I can answer all your questions that you may have. So, of course, I immediately went to that meeting and I got the necessary information about that company and that opportunity, and I said, I am in. I'm in because this is necessary for me to pursue my goals, and I definitely felt like this was the vehicle to get me there. Now, mind you, I had no clue about network marketing. had no clue. And to this day, I'm still sort of a newbie when it comes to this industry. But I was very, very immersed in personal development. Personal development, it's definitely a vehicle that's changed my mindset. It was a big paradigm shift. Being introduced to Jim Rohn, his philosophy, his teaching. Being introduced to the great Brian Tracy, Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, Jack Canfield, The Success Principles. All these wonderful, wonderful literatures of information that I've been exposed to basically is shaping my mindset as I grow. I'm growing. You never stop learning. So I'm excited to say that this industry, network marketing, internet marketing, has basically transformed the way I think, because there's an abundance of wealth out here. You don't have to trade time for money. There are other opportunities. There's other options out there to help you get to your goals. And I feel like the human being needs to be happy, needs to enjoy life. Needs to enjoy life. Why trade time for money? Why be a slave to money? And many people don't realize that there's so many opportunities out there. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy. You have to put the necessary work into it. But listen, it's out here because there's so many people before us who basically became successful. And we have that model of success to follow, to become financially free, to become successful. Just pop into your local Barnes and Nobles. Pop into your local library. The information is there. We have the access of the internet, the World Wide Web. It is available to all of us here. So, like I mentioned, I started a business. I've joined the Empower Network, which I feel is a great vehicle, great platform for me to immerse myself in all this education presented by David Wood, David Sharp. It's unbelievable. It's very unbelievable, and I'm so happy and glad that I've joined this opportunity. And I am really thoroughly loving the process. A lot of people join businesses to make a lot of money, which is great, but also you have to immerse yourself in the process of learning these skills to become a better person, to become a person of value where you can add value to others and help them achieve their dreams. I believe that's the greatest satisfaction when you join this business, when you join any form of business where it adds value to individuals. And that's what I'm learning, the process, because what I'm learning now, it's going to translate from 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And it's unbelievable. As I sit here and I speak to you, there's somebody in South Africa watching this. There's somebody in Europe watching this. And when I was in the previous industry of network marketing, everything was based on, certain markets, your warm market, your cold market. And an individual trying to harass your family, your friends, you're basically limiting yourself. And that's why when I speak to you now, I wasn't very successful at my first business. I wasn't very successful at all. But I'm not afraid to share that with you. I'm not afraid. But the value that I've learned in that business has really helped me become the man that I am today. It's really given me a lot of leadership skills. It's given me a lot of confidence to pursue different goals. I'm not afraid to be rejected. I can talk to any stranger here in the street. Hey, I live in New York City, so 8 million people here. I'm not afraid to talk to anybody and them to tell me no. But I've been fortunate enough to be exposed to this opportunity in Power Network by a great friend who was in my previous business. Now, the important element about being in business in this industry, in my opinion, is not the money. The money is a result of success, but relationship building solid professional relationships. And because of the relationship I built with my friend in the previous business, he exposed me to this business. Well, let me not say expose me. Let me tell you the power of the internet. Before I got involved with this opportunity, my sponsor, I didn't speak to him maybe for about 6 months, and I was on, Facebook, cruising through, surfing on the internet, and I saw something that caught my attention. At the time, I was building my previous business, and I was doing what I was doing was spamming people online, and that's the wrong way to build a successful business. And I saw a post by a young lady. Her business page was called Financial Freedom Fast Lane. That attracted my attention because I'm all about financial freedom. And I liked her page, and you know when you like somebody's page, business page on Facebook, you see a lot of the different posts. So this young lady started posting different things, different results of her business, and of course that caught my attention. And one particular post one day caught my attention when she said, "My partner earned $3,000 in 3 days." So immediately I took a look, and something blew my mind because as I'm scrolling down looking at the news feed, I saw a familiar name. And I closely looked and I said, my gosh, that is my friend. That is my boy. Let me give him a call and see what's going on. You know, and I haven't spoken to my friend in 6 months, which is now my sponsor. And he told me about the opportunity. And this is the power of the internet. Opportunity like the internet, you don't have to talk to anybody, you don't have to pitch anybody, you don't have to run anybody down to try to convince them to get involved with the opportunity. You don't have to do that here. You don't have to do that. No selling involved. You just put things on autopilot and let things happen. Make it happen. And that's all. And that's why I've been attracted to the internet. You know, I tell my friend, my sponsor, a lot of times, I'm very upset because the internet has been around for a long time. I didn't capitalize on it. But now I'm here to capitalize on it. And this page, as I speak to you now, it's about inspiring, motivating, and creating value for many others out there who are basically on the fence about whether should I join the internet marketing business because I'm emotionally attached to my network marketing business. Now, I have nothing against network marketing. I love it. It's a fascinating, phenomenal vehicle. But for someone like myself who struggled in network marketing because lack of market, lack of things, the internet changes the whole ball game. Changes the whole ball game for me and many others. That's why a lot of leaders have decided to take their business on the internet because you don't limit yourself. It's unlimited. This is global, international. You know, there's a statistic stating that 3 million people every day are looking for ways to make money on the internet. So the opportunity to expose your business, your opportunity to 3 million people a day, it's mind-boggling. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to share information with you and many others out there just looking for opportunity to change your financial future, to create a better life for your family. I have a little daughter that's 3 years old, and my focus and my goal is to create a legacy for her, to teach my daughter, to let her know that, listen, you don't have to trade time for money. Daddy does not want you to trade time for money because I don't want you going through what I went through. I don't want you going through what your mother went through. You deserve the best, and I'm going to give you the best. And that's what it's all about. You know, a lot of people correlate money with being evil and things of that nature. That's the biggest myth, biggest lie ever. Dedicate yourself to listening to positive audio, reading great books, reading books about success, reading books about successful people. You know, it's you know, it's so many wonderful historians, wonderful leaders that came before us today who's made it big. And now we live in a time where you could earn $30,000 in 1 month. You can earn $100,000 in 6 months. You can earn $1 million in 18 months. And it's going down in Empower Network. People are earning this type of income on a daily basis. And the reason why this is happening is because they're providing a great deal of value to help others. And that's what it's all about in business, helping others, being that bridge to help others get where they need to go. That's what it's all about. You have to provide value to make a lot of money. You know, you look at one of the wealthiest men in the world, Bill Gates. He's wealthy because of a service he provided. Microsoft is in every computer. You know, as I sit here and speak to you now, I have a laptop that is Dell. Michael Dell, he's customized the laptop, the PC. So they're providing tremendous value. And that's what it's all about. It's a simple formula. And now listen, I'm here to work with anybody who is like-minded like myself, who wants more out of life, who wants to make that pursuit and say, you know what, by any means necessary, I'm going to make it happen. You know why? Because my family is important. My life is important. My future is important. I'm willing to work and inspire and push anyone and get to the mountaintop because that's what it's all about. You have to have a why. You have to have a why that you're emotionally attached to make you get up out the bed at 5:30 in the morning, you know, when you don't feel like doing this, when you don't feel like doing that. I'm here to push you to get there because we all need that. And I have that in my sponsor and Empower Network. You need a successful team. And we're here. We have that. We offer that here. So what you want to do is you want to click that link on the bottom of this page and get more information. I'm here. I will be here. And I will continue to post valuable information to anyone who would like to get involved with this opportunity or just even get more information, because at the end of the day, it's about relationship building. That's what it's all about. Money is the byproduct of the value that we add and the value that we create. So if you focus on people, helping people, and adding tremendous value, success will be on its way before you know it. Good night, everybody.